Hello, hello, my Aries. I say that and the Emperor jumps out. That's your card. How are you guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be reading for you for February 2020, the end of February. Mercury is officially retrograde, so expect some crazy shenanigans and delays and fuck ups. And this is adult channel, and if you don't like how I cuss or that I cuss, please go to someone else that probably better fits you. No need to leave nasty comments. Just move on, move on, move on. We're all on this journey together, and we're all fighting battles that people know nothing about or don't understand or would have no idea. So I'm reading for Aries. Not every Aries will this resonate with, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, this is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Aries. My first house of the zodiac. Let's see. For a more comprehensive storyline on your situation, you can check your moon, rising, and Venus. Your rising or ascendant, however you hear it. Those two are the same. And for cross watchers, energy could flop. Like this could resonate with what you're going through with your Aries person, or it's about them because I'm reading for them. So don't take it personal. It's what they're going through. It's their perspective on things. This is for them. Okay. So I'm going to say he and she a lot. And that's because I'm trying to distinguish between male and female. Masculine, feminine. Masculine and feminine energy. Thank you, Mercury retrograde, for this shit show. So, it's the best thing for astrologers and tarot card readers. We can blame the planets when shit goes awry, right? Okay, so timing is fluid, right? But I am reading for February 2020, the end of. So I guess if you're a little late to your, don't really be late to your journey, right? Because you're right where you need to be on your journey. So this debauchery keeps going. Now, anyways, let's move forward. Energies, interchangeable, right? Male, female, his, her, just distinguishes between masculine and feminine energies, okay? So however it resonates in your life, if you're a male and you're a queen, then fucking straighten up your crown and wear it proudly, right? Okay, so not here to disrespect anybody. I'm just trying to let you know who I'm talking about. All right, adult channel. Kids, go play outside or do your homework or find something better to fucking do than watch tarot. You do not have serious enough problems for this. You are not of age. Now, you should be experiencing life, not trying to get wisdom on it. Embracing that fool's journey. So, okay, what was I going to say? Like, share, subscribe. If you need a personal reading, then that should be listed below or will be or whatever. So, hopefully it's there, right? With that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys? All right, jumper card, Hermit. Someone's going within. Major Arcana. That represents a Virgo and Earth sign. The Sage. Someone with some wisdom. Looking for light. They're looking for that wisdom. Okay. My Aries. What is their current situation? My Rams. Right? Yeah, Rams. Ooh. Did y'all go through a heartbreak? Have y'all been going through a heartbreak? Something's painful. So we got the Hermit. Perhaps you are separating yourself from a loved one or a painful situation so that you can reflect or find wisdom within. some spiritual growth. You know, these people that come into our lives, and sometimes the most painful, you know, relationships we have teach us the greatest lessons. I know that's not what y'all want to hear, but it's true. And we come out of it a lot better people. Yep. So you took some rest from this situation in the past. This is the Four of Swords, okay? So in the past, you know, either you took a break, you laid down from this, you were like, I can't do this anymore. Yeah. You're trying to work on something, okay? So this is the Three of Pentacles. You're working on something with somebody else. All right, now. Okay, Aries, my little fire sign. Perhaps you could have either walked away and either broke someone's heart, you little heartbreaker, you. Because in your thought position, you're wanting a message of love. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who, you know, not really wise in the acts of love, but they mean well, you know, and they give from their heart. And pages are about a message. So either you're wanting this or wanting to give this to somebody. And because it's above the heartbreak, and after you going within because of this heartbreak, I feel like this is not work related. But perhaps you were trying to work on something with someone in your current past, or you're wanting to work on something with someone and you want to go offer this cup of love to whomever. Now your fears is the Four of Wands reversed. Okay, this is another fire energy, but it's about spirit and source. Upright, this card for me is it's like home and celebration, and someone, perhaps a twin flame card, that feels like home, right, to you, that your soul resonates with. Family, friends, a wedding, but perhaps you're worried someone's moving out or leaving home, or gonna leave home, or you're leaving a home. You could be moving. Now, are you wanting this person to move in? You want to work on something. Offer a cup of love, and then you're worried that they're going to leave or they're not going to join you or something. Huh. We'll have to see what comes out. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so how others view you. Ooh, someone's feeling loved up, Aries. A little romance. I got the Knight of Cups, the upright. Now this card, this is how others view you. But this suggestion from Source, this card, when it's upright, is of action. Knights are of action, right? And he's slow and steady, trying to balance what's in this cup, right? So you want it to offer this. And this is usually, if you're asking permission from Source, or if you should, it's suggesting that you are. Whatever you've been thinking about, whoever you've been offering this to, stop thinking the negative. Go ahead and make that offer, because you'll have regrets if you don't, right? And it looks like you've been through this. You don't like this feeling. Well, I mean, who does? Who's like, oh yeah, ooh, sign me up for a heartbreak. Yeah, that's what I want. How did you know, Santa? That's what I wanted for fucking Christmas. No, you know, like, it's tough. But if you really care about this person, my fire sign, I think you should go ahead and make the offer and be really real with your emotions and how you feel. You know what? And at the end of the day, you're true to yourself. So let's see what is in your hopes position. Okay, so I have the Eight of Wands. Now, it's in the reverse. Okay, this card can be about communication, for forward movement or travel. Swiftly. Now, sorry, I'm just student of tarot, so I'm kind of looking at some notes that I have in regards to some of these cards that I feel might help give a little more clarity than the actual definition of the cards. So, okay, so perhaps you're hoping that because it's a card of frustration. So it's interesting how it's in the reverse, because like who would hope or wish for that, right? So let me get some clarity on this one real quick. Okay, so the Queen of Swords. So perhaps you're hoping that this person just doesn't cut you out, right? This could be an air sign, you know, Libra, went blank, Gemini, Aquarius, right? And or someone who embraces these qualities. This female, this queen right here, she's very in tune with her emotions, but it ain't nothing cut that bitch off, right? You know what I'm saying? If they're not acting right. So perhaps you're hoping that you're not going to get rejected by this queen, is what I'm feeling. Because she appears very cold. She, being a feminine energy, appears very cold. Maybe you don't see her emotions because she has a hard shell on it. So perhaps you're hoping that you're not going to have a delay or problems with this, trying to approach this individual. I'm seeing that because I see a lot of offers of love and a lot of messages of love and trying enough communication and home and wanting that. So I feel like that's your deepest desire in this card. Yeah, and then we have you crowning your spread. In your outcome position is the King of Wands, which is absolutely beautiful. And look at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups, happily ever after. So you standing in your power. Again, fire energy, right? The king. So those are two positive omens, you know, and those are your wish fulfillment. Wow, this reading is definitely about love. A lot of the others have been about money, but yours is about love. So I'm seeing here that and I'm not giving advice, you trust your intuition. It's safe to make this gesture, this offer, or this gesture of love, or whomever that you are interested in. But I feel like you have a lot of fear that like there might have been problems in the past, but you're definitely wanting to work on something, a relationship, to build it. Or you're afraid of that because in the past you were heartbroken, or you were trying to heal from a heartbreak, right? And you've gone within, but go within source, you know, the hermit, because that's where you're at right now. You're probably going within to reflect on how to do this, and you've had to take a rest, but you're definitely trying to work on something so that you can offer this cup of love. But you're worried, you're fearing the worst case scenario. So try to be a little more positive, you know, because like attracts like. But you got a king and a queen here. So that's good. Those are usually, you know, twin flames. You guys could be opposites, right? But it's showing that it's very positive outcome. And yes, take that fire reaction towards it. To this Ten of Cups. If this is what you really want, if this is how you see this with this person, because the worst case scenario, like, you're not going to live with any regrets. But put it all out there, right? So that's what I'm gathering from the cards, that it's safe to make this offer to this person, even though they might feel like they're a little detached. But so are you, right? If you went through this heartache, you're going to try to be a little more closed off because we don't like feeling that vulnerable. But this twin flame spiritual journey that we're all on is about unconditional love, you know, and loving ourselves and being able to be vulnerable with others so that we can be our true selves. Even if, you know, vulnerability is courage. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of faith in the universe and source to be led by that light from within and follow your true heart space. So that's beautiful. I don't really need to pull any cards. Like that's really super positive card. And I wish you guys all the best. That's amazing. So I hope this resonated with you. If it does, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your stories. Again, keep it positive. All right, guys, this is a tough journey for a lot of us. You know, if you don't like me, that's fine. You don't need to tell me. Just go the next whatever. And you don't need to bring everyone else down with that negative energy. We're just trying to be on this high vibe, in this high vibe tribe, right? Is that how they say it? So, you know, we need to stay positive and encourage and heal each other, because we have enough negativity that we probably dealt with in our past that we need to stop projecting that on each other and lift each other's souls and, you know, get that courage to go after what you love, because there's big rewards when you do that. It's scary, but there's big rewards. And if it's not there's always something even better that source has for you. So don't forget that ever. Like there's always, when the time's right, you will get exactly what you deserve, right? So, and everybody deserves the absolute best in abundance, but I do see it coming in for you. You have some really positive cards. That's just suggesting, be brave and go after what you want. Usually Aries aren't very they're usually fearless. Like they're like the SWAT team that goes in and kicks down the door. But sometimes they have to check first to see if it's actually locked before they do all that damage. That comes with wisdom, so don't worry. But yeah, that's exciting. I this is one of the more positive reads that I've read because everyone else's energy seems to be more stagnant, but you are definitely coming out of it. So it's really awesome. So wish you guys all the best, and I will see you in March. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time of day, whatever part of the universe you're in. Okay, bye.